Good morning, good morning. We'll give everybody their respectful 45 seconds because you know we got to respect people. There's few people in the world who are disrespectful, but I'm not going to be one of them. Alrighty, good morning, Mr. James. Good morning, Princess Mimi07. Good morning, Yasar 2015, LVN for life. Who do we have on Facebook? You can comment on the box below. If you are new to Periscope, you can just swipe from the left to the right on Facebook. And you can click that share or swipe up on Android and click that share. Mr. Chris Bryan, good morning. And you see those hearts on Periscope? That's people are clicking who are saying, hey, I like what you have to say. So that's how we stay motivated to put content for you every single day at 8:30 a.m. Regardless of what happens in the house. Regardless of whether the wife makes me breakfast or not. Or she wants to mop the kitchen right now or not. Or like standing right there. Would you like to say hi to everybody? Come here, baby. Thank you for the share, LVN. Renee, good morning. Feel free to share this with everybody. Today's Mindset Sunday. Today, we get a little bit into the philosophy. We get a little bit deep into, certain things that I've personally try or attempt or over the years and still am working on. No one is perfect. So for those of you who are watching for the very first time, we will be watching this on replay. I'm founder and CEO of Mehdaoui Enterprise. You can visit us at mehdaouienterprise.org to see who we are, what we do, and what we stand for. And I'm an entrepreneur. I've been in business for the last 7 years. I've built networks in 27 states, 6 countries, been in the traditional business world, had a job, was a culinary manager at a restaurant. So I've done a little bit of everything, but I love and I'm in love with network marketing, e-commerce businesses, and business in general. And now I am focused on educating, helping, and coaching different students in different parts of the world at this point on how to build their business. And I do it every single morning at 8:30 a.m. as you're watching right now. So today I want to talk to you about one thing that I strive for, and I think each and every one of you strive for, which is inner peace. You know, inner peace can allow you to really create a whole environment that can walk with you throughout the whole day. It's like having this protective bubble that keeps you from any issues to happen. Now, let me be clear and give you a little bit of a disclaimer. Life is going to happen. Problems, they're just part of life. But you see, I've heard once before that a problem is never the problem. It's how you actually react to it that could become the problem. That is what you need to work on. See, how many of you will have a bad day and do or something bad happens, or you drop a glass of water and you automatically react and do, right? Like, I've done it. I still fall into that trap sometimes. Do you know that within your blood cells, every time, you heard stress kills? Well, every time you do that reaction, you're literally like destroying your blood cells, and your blood cells is what carries oxygen throughout your whole body. Your body breathes, right? So there is a whole debacle of things that could follow when you don't react the proper way to an issue. Your stress levels, your nerves, all these things will impact the rest of your day. That's why it is crucially important that you know your break point, that you know when you can pull back, breathe, relax, do whatever it is, whatever method. See, for me, whenever something bad happens, I run to an audiobook. I literally try having 6 kids. One day, I still don't have any kids just yet, but one day we'll find out. Right, baby? One day we'll find out. I made sure my wife knows what you just said. So that being the case, my point is, you gotta know how to react. You gotta know, how do I go from that place that I'm feeling really frustrated at, or that place that I really don't want to be at, and take it to a whole place that's called inner peace. There's 3 steps that I believe in, and different people have different philosophies. I believe in God, family, and then business. That's just the way I was brought up, and that's the way that I do everything that I do on a regular basis. So if you keep the love never recover, illness, fall in the first few days, okay, yeah, good point. But for me, I literally, from the moment I wake up, I try to work on my spirituality. I try to work on my mental attitude. I try to kind of keep things just going on a positive from the moment I wake up. 5:30 in the morning, I grab a book. I start reading. I start writing things that come into my thoughts, and I try to do everything to focus on the positive thinking. Because trust me, even I You get some of the craziest things ever. You ever be driving and you get this vision that you're in an accident or something? You're like, what the heck was that? Right? So you got to know how to focus on the good and ignore the bad, or just pass it on if you will. So that's very, very important to understand. Now, not only that, the second piece is family. See, it is extremely important to understand that you started a business, or you focus on your business because of your family. If there wasn't, if you think it's for the money, you're in it for the wrong reasons. I didn't start in this industry or in the business world in general because I wanted to be rich. I started in the business world because I wanted to help my mom get the house that she wanted to get. I wanted to help my mom have a catering business or a restaurant that she wanted. I wanted to help my wife get out of her job and have stay-at-home wife. I wanted to help my brothers and sisters with all their dreams of what they wanted. The money is just the bonus part of it. And if you don't believe that, I'm telling you, you got to double check yourself. You got to remember, yes, you're in the business to make an income. Bonjour. But you got to understand that it is much more profound, important, and you will not be quitting on. You will not be quitting on in your business if you are doing it for a mission rather than a paycheck. So it's important to have that mindset all the time. So focus on your family. Give your family the respectful time that they need. See, today is Sunday. 95% of the time we're either at my mom's house. Today, my mother, my dad, and different family members are coming to my house, and we're going to spend the whole day together. My wife is very understandable. She backs me up 100%. I'm always, doing my stuff on the phone and the computer. If I'm not sending an email, I'm texting. If I'm not texting, I'm broadcasting. If I'm not broadcasting, I'm always on my phone. But guess what? 10 o'clock hits at nighttime, the phone goes on vibrate in the charger, and it goes away. And, we're either watching a movie or we watch 10 minutes of a movie and then we pass out sleeping. But my point is, you got to make sure that you have a curriculum for your business, but more importantly, give the respectful time for those who are in your life. Now, we said God, we said family, and then business. Now, even your business, you got to give it the respectful time that it deserves. So if you're not dedicating the required time for your business at the right moments, see, many people that I'm coaching right now, they try to do everything whenever the opportunity brings it. That's the wrong philosophy. What you want to be doing is schedule yourself, put in your calendar, like a physical paper daily planner or calendar, and put 15-minute increments for whatever it is that you will do. If your calendar or your daily planner, if you don't push it back and you can't read because there are so many 15-minute increments, you're doing it wrong. So you got to make sure that you're scheduling yourself the proper way, in any way possible. You got to write writing a chapter in my book, or making prospecting calls, or broadcasting a Periscope video, or whatever the case may be, in order for you to stay respectfully on time, on schedule for your business. And not only that, whenever your spouse, your friends, your family, or whomever want to spend quality time with you or want to come visit, you don't feel like your life just got interfered. You don't feel like, man, my brother just showed up while I'm trying to make some phone calls. Well, if you had it in your calendar in the first place, and when your brother said, hey, I'm going to stop by, you can just be like, can we do actually 6 o'clock? Because from 5 to 6, I'm scheduled to have some business calls, right? And now you are completely scheduled. But how you want them to not interfere? How do you want your spouse, who I used to fall into that trap. Like, I used to treat my wife as if she was the problem whenever she goes like, hey, do you want to eat something? Are you kidding me? Like, you don't see me doing something. Well, it was my fault. Had I scheduled the respectful time for my business during business hours, and then when my wife said, hey, when do you want to eat? And I put in my calendar 12 to 1 or 7 or whatever the case may be, we would not have those issues. And therefore, there's what you call inner peace, because you're organizing yourself on a regular basis. I truly believe that. I truly believe that if you have that order within your life of God, family, and then business, or at least work on having that inner peace for yourself, you'll have the ability to do certain things much, much, much better, much softer, right? You don't have the angry monster within you ready to come out anytime something does go wrong. So that's some of the things that I do. I truly believe that you can find inner peace yourself. Each and every one of you has to figure out yourselves. That's unfortunately newsflash, right? But just don't be afraid to go for it. Don't be afraid to sacrifice that 21 days to create a habit, because that's usually how long it takes, unfortunately. Whether the habit is good or bad, it'll take you 21 days to develop it. So that's what I've been working on. Thank God it's worked really, really well for my wife and I. We are both now partners in Mehdaoui Enterprise. I'm the founder and CEO. She is the president. She takes care of the back end things, and I'm in front of you all the time. But we collaborate, we work together, we assist each other, and she's my rock. And I couldn't do it without her. So, and I'm not saying it because she's on the other side of the house. She probably can hear me. Don't tell her. Brownie points. But you know, I just believe that if you do the same thing, your family will be more supportive and they will even help you out. Anyhow, so that's Mindset Sunday for you. Make sure you, first of all, tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., I will be dropping some major announcements, big time announcements, as they say. So you do not want to miss tomorrow's Periscope. Tomorrow's going to be Practical Monday, which we're going to work on, you know, something that is hands-on to build your business and get your week started right. But also, we're going to be giving some amazing news tomorrow. But if you need any help in any way, shape, or form, make sure you go to or send me an email to ali@mehdaouienterprise.org. That is ali@mehdaouienterprise.org. You can go to mehdaouienterprise.org and visit us and see what we do. And make sure on Facebook, like Class in Session with me, or just press that check mark that's up here to make sure you're subscribed to the notifications. And I'm at your service. If there's anything I can do for you on social media, just send me an inbox, a direct message, or whatever the case may be, and let's help one another. Yesterday, by the way, we had a great event in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Shout out to all of you who came out to that coaching event. It was fantastic. It was very, very empowering, motivating in every level. So we are very, very excited about that. It was a success. This upcoming Saturday, the 30th, catch me in Stamford, in Connecticut with Damon John, which I'm excited about. I've never been around Shark from Shark Tank, so this is the first time that I'll have the opportunity on a closed group. I'm going to try to get, well, I'm not trying. I will be getting an autograph and a picture with Damon John. Look forward to it. And, you know, after that, we have MLMNation.net with my interview with Simon Chan. That's literally a podcast that got over 1 million downloads, and I'm very privileged to represent all of you on that podcast. That's MLMNation.net on May 18th. After that, the Association of Network Marketing Professionals, I'll be speaking on that stage with Eric Worre, Simon Chan, and so many different authors, so many different 6- and 7-figure earners. That's going to be from June 2nd through the 5th in Dallas, Texas. And we're having an event in July 23rd in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And obviously, my book that's going to be in shelves everywhere in the United States on July 25th. 2016, and it's a great day. It's a book that is very educational. It's very positive. It's called The Lion Network Marketer, so it's cliche as a title, but it is just educating you and I on what to not do, and specifically how to avoid the massive discombobulated failure, how to avoid losing your credibility, and you know, a lot of personal experiences. So I believe that all of you will get the value out of it, and that's going to be on July 25th in bookstores and online everywhere. So thank you so much. That was Mindset Sunday. See you all tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. with another class in session with me, and feel free to share this with everybody that is on your social media, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. Ali the Busboy is out. See you guys later, and gals.